All right, fresh off my Traeger is some beautifully smoked pork spare ribs that I overcooked on purpose. If you want to know, stick around and I'll explain why I did so. So starting off with a rack of pork spare ribs that I want to turn into St. Louis style ribs. And a St. Louis style rib is all in the prep. You're going to take a rack of pork spare ribs, square it up, basically cutting the ends off, cutting the top off, and that square look is your St. Louis style rib. It's all in the prep. Pull out that membrane. I'm going to pull out the Traeger chicken rib. It's citrus and cracked pepper. Really delicious on pork ribs. I go lighter on the bottom so the bottom doesn't burn while it's on the Traeger the entire time. I'm going to go nice and heavy on the top and just really build up that flavor. Let that sweat out. 225 degrees for the first 3 hours. A couple times during the cook, as the ribs will start drying out a little bit. These ones weren't too bad, but it had some dry spots, as you can see there. So I got some apple juice and lightly spritzed them throughout the cook. And then 3 hours later, this is where we are at. I want to wrap them. You can see the bones are already pulling. This is where I can purposely overcook my ribs, is the braise. So I'm going to add apple juice to the foil, go 250 degrees for about an hour and a half. Normally I go about an hour and 15 minutes. I took it further because I'm trying to somewhat overcook these. You can see a bone already fell out. So going back on the Traeger, I'm going to get these sauced, get them tacked up. So they're going to go another 30 to 40 minutes at 275 degrees so we can get a nice tacky rib. So there we go. This is where I wanted to explain. So you can see these bones are coming right out. Just because meat falls off a bone doesn't mean it's good barbecue. We see this a lot. There's that tenderism, there's this, there's that. But fall off the bone barbecue isn't the best barbecue. It's okay, but don't get it mixed up with really good barbecue.